A question for you. This thing have no price on. Little figures in here.
Oh, much.
Yeah.
Action figures.
I'm at this estate sale. This estate sale that I'm going to is, I think, those y'all who've been following me for a while, I've always mentioned one company that just prices stuff sky high, and I actually had a back and forth with him, you know, negotiation type deal, and he wouldn't budge. So I didn't know this was this estate sale until I got here. If I would have known when it came, but since I'm already here, we're gonna go in and see if we can find anything. But things are usually sky high, so let's see what we can find. How you doing?
Morning. Bruh.
See how much these are. A question for you. This thing have no price on. Little figures in here.
Oh, much.
Yeah.
Action figures.
You'll
You'd be looking at $80.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you do 60?
Bruh.
Can you do 60?
All those figures would be $10.
Let's do it.
$10.
Let me check
But
out.
let me keep the tub. If you
Yeah,
will.
that's no problem at all. No problem at all.
Come on, man.
Next estate sale. I parked almost all the way down the street because, as you can see, all these cars lined up, and this street is very narrow. And I'm about to get hit by a van, but it's all good.
The pharmacist at Sam's is where I get my shot.
Sam's? Oh, really?
The pharmacist right there.
What are y'all doing today, Paul?
Jenna's going to
No,
that's not going to happen. No. That's up to me.
Whippersnapper. That girl, I thought I was badass, but I think she could run circles around me.
She's tough.
Yeah, she is tough.
We thought my mom was, and I said, then here came Jenny.
No, we do, you know. But, yeah, I hate her.
Hey, bye, I was sitting down there. You know, we just had an Anatolian Shepherd come to our house. Somebody dropped it. Biggest dog I've ever seen. I've always had little dogs in the house. This thing is huge. As sweet as it can be, and I found it.
You don't know if this works or not, do you?
You could plug it in. You know?
I see one right here.
You got one?
Yeah, right here. Let's see if we got anything.
See if that will be a pop.
Oh, it makes some type of, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I like the old little flip thing. Those are nice. Yeah.
Those you don't see anymore.
Not at all. Not at all.
Just
It makes
probably
some.
be up for $1.
It makes some noise, but it look like it's got some action. See if I got. Would you take 2 for it?
Sure.
I appreciate it. I know how it is trying to get changed.
Got it. Good.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you too. Gotta go. You went? Did you? Yeah.
Got this nice clock from an estate sale. You know, I'm keeping it simple. I'm buying what I think is gonna sell good, not trying to pick up the fluff. You understand what I'm saying? I was on my way to another estate sale, but when I got a call from a guy who wants to buy some neon signs from me, put my seatbelt on, and he's in town for a concert, and he's really aggressive and really wants these signs because he hit me. It's like, hey, you know, what's up? So I thought he was just beating around the bush. You know how people on Facebook Marketplace, they write you and ask you, are these still for sale? You know how you get those 100 times. But this dude really wants them. So he wants 2 of these neon signs from me. When you go, can't talk today. We negotiated. $300. No, we didn't. $240. Oh God. Come on, dude.
In half a mile, take exit 136.
We negotiated, and I'm gonna give him to him for $240 for both of them. And I also have another sign that I think I'm gonna let him have if he want it. So let's meet up this guy and get this money. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Doing all right.
Oh man, those are whopper.
Yeah, they pretty big, man.
Oh man,
They
go in my wife's car and all her crap
she got stuff in the back seat and everything.
She carries everything she owns.
That's how my wife is too,
we
man.
can't go no damn where. She carries everything.
We go everything. Box takes up a lot of the room, and if you take them out the box, they definitely fit. This one might be a little bigger. Let's see. Also, this right here now, it's up to you.
I only got so much money. I was gonna
give it to you for free.
Well,
Because I'm gonna tell you, I got like 10 of these.
really?
It lights up. I've sold like 5 of them. Open sign needs a bug though. This side. All that lights up good, but just this.
So that's not neon. That's just a fluorescent light or something in the back.
Fluorescent, yeah. But it's up to you. You don't have to take it. It's
Well, no, I mean, I saw it on there. I started to ask you about it.
Well, I know people who actually is going to use it.
I just don't have so much money, and I don't even know where to find an ATM. I'm
I was
lost.
going to throw it in there for you for free, man.
I appreciate you coming down on the price now.
Yeah, there you go. It's perfect. It's no problem, man. Like I said, if you ever... Oh, man, you don't...
Just take it with some gas.
I appreciate it, man.
A little bit on the side.
I appreciate it. If
I'm not rich, but...
Hey, I know
it's worth $10 for me not to have to look for you and spend 2 or 3 hours.
Back at the house. This is a little later. Only went to 2 estate sales today. I was gonna go to 3, but I ended up meeting up with a guy. I had a guy call me. I think I told you a little earlier. Actually, he seen my post on Facebook Marketplace. I was selling 2 neon signs. Neon signs like this one right here. Not actually this one. This is a Doral sign. The ones I sold him were like camel signs. And if I got a picture of them, I'll put them on the screen somewhere. Long story short, he was in town for a concert. Now, I was trying to think of some concerts going on. Right now, Sunday, we got Lil Baby. He's a rapper. He's coming. And this guy's a little older. He don't fit the description of going to a Lil Baby concert. This guy had to be in his 50s or almost 50. And him and his wife was driving down and said he was going to a concert. I don't know if it was Lil Baby. It could be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I should stop stereotyping. But anyway, long story short, he seen my ad. You know, he was in town. And I guess he was looking at ads in the Louisville area. And he seen some stuff. He was trying to finish his garage and stuff. We came up on a deal on $240 for these 2 signs. I actually brought another one and gave him one for free because the guy just seemed pretty nice. And he was trying to do his basement. And this sign that I had was actually, it needed a bulb in it. So I was like, you know what? Here you go on the house. And he was really appreciative of that. And that's what I do. I'm a nice guy. What can I say? So got an extra $250 and it actually gave me an extra $10 for some gas. That's all he had on him, but it's all good. And so I got that $250 in my pocket. And the good thing about that is there's no fees. It's straight in my pocket. Don't have to worry about anything. And life is good. You understand what I'm saying? So I cut everything short because I wanted to get all that and get that together. And I can't go yours. So today's Friday and I can't go yours till on Saturday because I got to work. So what I want to do is show you what I got from both of those estate sales. And also I want to go through a couple of these hats. Now I'm not going to go through them all. I got 110 plus hats. That's what the thing said. They weren't able to count them exactly. So it's over 110 vintage hats in these boxes right here. What I want to do with these hats is see if I can pull out $221 worth of hats. You know I got that in there, but I want to line up exactly what I paid in hats, you know, and then show you an overall what I got left to see if there's money to be made. It was actually $50 just to ship that here. So I actually only paid $150 for all these hats, but you know, I got them shipped. And I don't want to tell you exactly where I got them at yet because I plan on getting some more. And I don't want y'all to try to go under me and get, you know, mess with my connect. You understand? I'll tell you at a later date once I get all the rest of them. You understand? So with all that said and done, let's go over what I got today. And at first short sale, I didn't get much. I only got these little figures here. And the guy at this yard sale, the ones that run, I take that back, estate sale. I've had run-ins with him before. Told to negotiate with him, and I just knew when I went up there and asked him how much for these figures, because you know I looked at everything else that he had there, and everything else was priced. I seen a couple things that was broke. Didn't really have much in his house, so these are the only things that I really seen. He said $10, and I was like, cool. Now, mind you, that was a great deal because these right here, these do pretty good. These are battle, what they call? Battle Beasts. These are called Battle Beasts. And believe it or not, man, these do really good. Like, let's say, for instance, this one right here, this one just sold for $30. Now, I don't have any of the weapons. You have the weapons to these things, and these right here can get up to $100 a piece. It's crazy what these things go for. These sold back in 1987, so, you know, they're fairly old, and these are in great condition. So, I think the lead, I haven't looked them all up. I looked up about 6 of them, and these are going for between $20 and $30 something a piece. I'm glad I went, because when I found out that this estate sale was ran by a certain person, or certain estate sales that I don't like to go to, I decided, I almost turned around, you know, but I said, you know what, I'm here, let's go in and see what we can find. And I found this, you understand? So I got that. I got these bad boys. These are like some things. I could probably sell those between $10 and $15, $20. And these actually do pretty good too. Like this one, I looked him up, and man, he right here, I think I got him listed for, I'll put it on the screen, I forget exactly, but like $30 something, I believe. And these right here be about $10, $15 pieces as well. So I spent $10 on all this, and I might have about $100 and something worth, almost $200 worth for, if all these sell for what I got them listed for. About $200 worth of stuff.
About this headlight, have you been able to replace the light bulb?
Yes, I actually didn't even know it was out, and it's been taken care of.
Awesome, because here's the deal, man. It's what we call a rolling violation, and unless you fix that, they're just going to keep pulling you over. And I want to make sure you can see everything when you're driving.
Definitely.
So that's my lecture for you today. You think that's enough of a lecture?
Oh, yes, definitely. I really appreciate it.
I'm going to dismiss both of your charges today, man. You're going to be free to go. I'm going to put you in front of the judge in just a second and get you out of here, okay?
We are going to dismiss both of your charges today, and you are all done. Any questions?
No, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. You are good to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So it went how I thought I was gonna go, but I started at 12:55, and guess what time it is? 3:11, for crying out loud. My God, I almost got out of there. Like, I was like 5 minutes away of saying, you know what? I'm just gonna have a warrant for my arrest, because I'm not going to sit here for no, you know, I planned on doing some running and doing this and doing that. Second estate sale I went to, I only bought one thing as well. Where's it at? It's in here. It's a clock. It's one of those flip clocks, alarm clocks. I spent $2 on it, I believe. Him right here. Panasonic flip clock. And I already got him listed. I got it listed for $79.99, I believe. And I only paid $2 for that. So that was actually a pretty good sale as well. They had a lot of stuff that was going for pretty high. But then they had some other stuff that I just wasn't interested in, a bunch of clothing and things that I decided to pass on. And yeah, I just made it short and sweet. I got this lot for 10 and that clock for 2, and that should be like a $300-400 day, which you can't beat that, right? I already got the clock listed. I'm almost done listing this stuff, and yeah, that's about it. So let's go through some of these hats. This is the next day. I have to start over again. What I think I'm gonna do as far as these hats is I'm gonna go through these hats in these boxes, and I'm gonna grab 10 at a time and try to find the most valuable ones, you know, just enough to get my money back. And just kind of show you what I got, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to go through each individual hat and tell you exactly how much it is, because company stuff is gonna take a while. And if it's over 100 hats plus, that'll be too long, and I'm trying to make this video as short as possible. So let's lay out some hats and see what we got. I got this first little batch out. It's a batch of McDonald's hats and some Hawaii hats. And believe it or not, these Hawaii hats right now, they are vintage and they do pretty good. These right here I can sell between $15 and $20 a piece right here. And believe it or not, these McDonald's hats doesn't go for that much. Like, these are about $10 hats. They look good. Actually, they look very good. They got some nice little backing, and I know something in the back of this one and stuff like that. But got another round up. This one right here, pretty much the same. I got a couple nice hats like that. Dairy Queen one, the $30 hat. This one right here, the Sam Comley 1985, is about a $25 to $30 hat. Some more McDonald's hats, which actually I'm surprised this one right here does a little bit better. It might be like a $20 hat. another McDonald's Teeny Baby $20 hat. And I got a lot of these Polar Ice hats. This makes 30 hats. A couple nice ones in here. Like this Australia hat's a pretty good hat. It goes for about $20, $25. A lot of these other ones is $10, $15 hats. This one right here I can sell for about $25, $30. It's actually brand new. They got the cardboard in there. So this one right here, now this one got an autograph on it. I don't know who that is or what it is. I couldn't find this exact hat, but it's a McDonald's hat, but it's pretty cool. It got Big York crossings on it. It says 1995 participant, so I believe this one will go for pretty good. And to make more McDonald's hats, which what I'm gonna do is with all these McDonald's hats, I'm gonna put them together and just do one whole lot. Next batch, pretty much the same. Couple McDonald's. This McDonald's hat right here, I believe is gonna go pretty good. It got a bunch of old vintage pins on it, and it's a blue jean type hat. It's a store hat. I guess whoever had this lot wasn't a McDonald's employee, because they got a bunch of them. So old FedEx hats, Monopoly, McDonald's, Team Gildan. This one right here is about a $35, $40 hat. So somebody actually got this listed for $150. So, but I'll probably put about $30 or $35 on it. A couple more Team Gildan. These FedEx hats do pretty good, believe it or not. These are about $20 hats, $20, $25 hats, depending on what you got. And along with, like with this one too, this purple and white one is a good one. More McDonald's hats, Dodge. McDonald's, Bowser. I say the GM out of this group is this right here. This hamburger hat, I seen a comp went for about $26, $27. And I saw this older McDonald's hat. And this Dodge vintage hat right here that got the pins on it. It should do pretty good. Forgot about this Nike McDonald one too, and this visor. They should bring some good money as well. Dairy Queen for some reason does pretty good. I guess this guy, whoever owned these hats, worked a long time at Dairy Queen and a long time at McDonald's, because he has plenty of those hats. Like these are between $20 and $30 hats. So those do pretty good. This Polar Ice, I couldn't really find a comp on here, but I have to do more research on that, because I know there's more in there of this McDonald's visor. That the visors actually do pretty good. So and then the rest of these ones I just need to look it up. I did look this one up. This was a $20 hat, and I like a lot of these local companies are the ones that takes most time, or the most time to look up, because it's probably not a lot of them out there, but I'm sure there's a buyer for these, but it just take a lot longer to sell. Here's the next 10. This group, for some reason, Polar Ice, man, I got a bunch of them and I can't find like any comments on any of these. Nothing pulls up. I don't know I have to do more research on this, but anyway, I guess out of this group, not a lot of fire here. They got this John Deere hat, which looks pretty good. Looks newer though. It's made in China, John Deere hat. So, but John Deere hat do pretty good. I mean, I can get $10, $15, $20 depending. This one's a nice one, so we'll see. Firemen are always in heat. I seen a comp, wasn't exactly like this, but it went for $15, so that one should do pretty good. Penguin Ice, I need to do more research on. A lot of these hats I'm about to do more research on. This one right here, I'm about to do research on as well. So there's another set. Nothing really here, a lot of local stuff. Town of Whiteland. I got a Whiteland Warriors hat, so I'm thinking that's an elementary, middle, or high school. More Polar Ice. I'm guessing the guy worked at Polar Ice, because look at all these Polar Ice hats. So another $10 hat haul, except this one right here. This one right here goes for about $30, and this one right here goes between $20 and $30 as well. But the rest of these, you know, I found a lot of these, actually, tell you the truth, and they getting on average between $10 to $15. So are you willing to sit and list stuff like this for that amount of money? Yeah, so on this batch is just some regulars. Another DQ hat that'll probably do pretty good. Home City Ice, some more of them I was telling you about. These are just some local Tyndale's, Curtis Perez. Now this one right here, I need a vacation Howdy hat. I seen one similar to this that went for about $30. Now this one's a little dirty and looked like somebody was actually painting in this thing. So I don't know, but people, you know, like I said, you can't find the stuff. It says $19.95 on the tag. You can't find stuff no more, and this one could be cleaned up. So post office hat. Actually, this one's look like a government issue. Look like a post office worker wore this one and this one does pretty good. Kentucky Derby Hurt. Kentucky, I can't talk today. Kentucky Derby hat, those do good always. There's another one over here. Cat hat does very good. And this one I looked up, and surprisingly 2006 does pretty good. You know, they should bring between $15 and $35, $40 depending, especially this one. This one does about $35, $40. A lot of these hats is, you know, I actually paid $150 for all of them. All right, so I'm about it's $150 for the lot. Then I had to pay shipping. Shipping is what got me. Shipping was, I think, it came in 2 boxes, and it was $15 a box. So that's actually an extra $30 onto it. So that's why I say about $200. So you know, so I'm about a little under $200, a little under $2 a hat. You know, I can get more than that for them. There's a lot of good ones. A lot of them I haven't looked up yet. I don't know. Was this a good buy? Not really, because it's going to require me to do a lot of work. Now, thankfully, I bought these for my son. Before I even got these, I told my sons that I was going to get all these hats, and what I want y'all to do is go through and take pictures. So it's gonna be like a little project for themselves. You know, I got a couple of mannequins that can put the hat on the mannequin. I'm gonna show them how to take about 4 or 5 pictures of the hats, and boom, I got all the pictures, and I can just list them. Now, looking them up would be the case. But what I would probably do is actually a lot of these up. Like all the McDonald's hats, I might do a big McDonald's lot. All those polar bear hats, do a big polar bear lot. And so on. And then, you know, pick out the ones that I think is gonna do pretty good. And like I have, matter of fact, I put out a couple. Like these right here might get my money back. It's like 4 or 5 hats right here. So, and then I have all these over here. With all that being said, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all be good. Peace.